Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook. Let's talk about the latest episode of Supergirl. It was called Truth or Consequence. And at the beginning of the episode, we see where some excerpts from Lex's diary have hit the news. And the news station, which I guess is a Catco station, ran the story under William's byline, saying that he was the one behind releasing the diary pages, which actually wasn't true, and he didn't actually know about it. And while this is happening, the reporters are making fun of his love poems to Nixley, which of course is not going to sit well with Lex. It turns out, speaking of Lex, that he's trying to build an army of his Lex suits, or an army of Lex suits like the one he has, like the one he gave Nixley, in order to, I guess, use them in a war to take over the world or something. I don't know. But back at the tower, Brainy talks to Wynn in the future and learns that Nixley and Lex, aka Lexley, do take control of Earth in the future. So the Super Friends go and attack Lexley, and they manage to get the Dream Totem. Nixley, though, then gets a fix on the Truth Totem. Alex then finds the Love Totem on Esme after an incident at her school that causes her to kind of give her the once-over. She doesn't really know, though, that it's the Love Totem, or I should say the mark of the Love Totem, and that Esme probably now is the Love Totem. Brainy learns that he's been ordered to merge with the Big Brain back in the 31st century, but he doesn't want to go. Nixley then undergoes the gauntlet of the Truth Totem in order to try to harness it. And in so doing, she needs to reveal the truth within to pass the gauntlet. And she admits that she's scared by the parts of her father within her, though she still wants his approval, which is kind of weird. And that she wants a significant other, and this causes her to pass the gauntlet. Back at the tower, Kara and Alex have a tiff over how to help Esme manage her abilities, which of course is why she had an incident at school. She, had a misfire with her abilities. Dreamer and Brainy then talk about his having to leave, which Dreamer, of course, is not pleased about. Back over at Camp Lexley, Nixley truth whammies Lex with the Truth Totem to find out if he's being truthful with her about being in her corner, and it turns out that he is. Supergirl dons her armor to confront an armored Lexley on the ship, which is in space, I guess. Though I'm not sure why. They didn't say anything about having kryptonite, but I guess on this show they can't fly in space, the Kryptonians. It doesn't make any sense. But she gets tossed around while John battles the lackey that they've been working with, who's got himself one of those armor suits now. But Supergirl and John manage to get away with a totem, giving the Super Friends 5 total out of 7 that exist, I guess. When Nixley starts to fall for Lex, the glove locates the Love Totem, which of course now is Esme. Lexley then show up at the tower looking for Esme as William, who was on babysitting duty while a party was being thrown for Alex, I guess, and the fiance, or the wife rather. No, not the fiance, they're not married yet. Like a bachelorette thing. Tries to protect her, but he actually ends up getting killed by Lex, which, the Super Friends are not going to be happy about. The Super Friends realize what's happening during the party. They rush back to the tower and find his body. And that's where the episode ends. So, I didn't think much of this episode, but John Cryer continues to be great as Lex. The actress that's playing Nixley is great in the part. I like the Nixley character a lot as well. I think it was, an interesting bit of character development that they showed her realizing that she both is afraid of the parts of her father that are within her, but at the same time still craves his approval, which is, messed up. And there, of course, are people in real life who are going through the same thing with their parents or a parent. So I thought that was good. I think I'm hoping they're gonna redeem her in the end, that she's gonna turn around and be good. But of course, Lex says in the future they're partners and they rule the world. But he also said that he's from a different timeline. So, who knows what's gonna happen. The series finale is next week. It's 2 hours, so they're gonna be 2 episodes. I'm not looking forward to Brainy and Dreamer having to say goodbye, so I hope that somehow that doesn't happen. I'm looking forward to the wedding scene. I'm looking forward to allies from the past returning to fight alongside Kara, possibly villains from the past. We don't know. I think it would be great to see Cat Grant, although I don't suspect that that's actually going to happen. It would be great to see Clark. I don't suspect that's going to happen. But I'm looking forward to the series finale, and I will be back with a review of the series finale once it airs. Until then, of course, I wish you all peace and long life.